The other 5 teams are 8-man. So Mitchell and Gordon-Rushville essentially vying for the 11-man WTC title here tonight at the stable. Let's take a look at these two teams as the Mustangs have just returned to the locker room and to get ready to come out and run through the breakaway banner. And then we'll have our national anthem and then kickoff coming to you right after 6 p.m. Mustangs are 0-4 on the year. They traveled to Gibbon after we watched them fall to Chase County here on the Journal-Star. And then went to Gibbon, tight game, an interception return for a touchdown kind of tipped the scales in the Buffaloes' favor, and they would come away with the win 22-16. Gordon-Rushville, though, did find the end zone twice in the fourth quarter, had a run at it, just couldn't get it tied up, and fell short on the road all the way down in Gibbon, which is about a 5-hour drive. Those boys got home about 3 in the morning. Long night for the Mustangs. Wish they could have came away with the win, but came up short in the contest. Mustangs were led by Johnny Ziller. Ziller hit Jackson Kearns for a touchdown pass, and Ziller rushed for a 1-yard touchdown run for the scoring for GR, but they fell short against the Buffaloes. Let's take a look at these Mustangs, and it's been a good year for the offense as the quarterback wide receiving numbers are excellent. The rushing numbers are not there, though, and the defense has been porous at times. But a bright spot for the Mustangs has been senior quarterback Johnny Ziller. Ziller 57 for 105 this year, 865 yards in 4 games. He's thrown 6 touchdowns to only 2 interceptions as the Mustangs are coming out of the locker room to my right, and they'll make their way to the field here. Mitchell coming out to my left, so we're getting ready for football shortly. Johnny's favorite target, Daniel Martins, the senior, 26 receptions, 476 yards, 3 touchdowns for Daniel Martins during his senior season so far. Cannon Leeper has 11 catches, 243 yards, 2 touchdowns for Leeper. Leeper is a junior. And then senior Jackson Kearns, 25 receptions, 239 yards, 3 touchdowns for Kearns. Let me see if I can get the breakaway banner here behind the pole, but there they are. And the Mustangs are carrying their flag along with the American flag. I don't see the color guard at this point. So I wonder if the Mustangs are going to... Oh, here comes the color guard. Right on cue. Here come the gentlemen. Mustangs will break through the breakaway banner, and here they come to their sideline. To the applause of the Mustang fans, and they'll head to their sideline. Back to our preview here for the Mustangs. On defense, Daniel Martins leads them with 31 tackles. Kearns has 22 and an INT. Sophomore Asa Funk has 13 tackles. Hunter Brewer, the senior, with 13 tackles, and Cannon Leeper with 13 tackles as well, 1 INT to lead the defense. Of note, Daniel Martins is a record holder now, as he is the career receiving yards leader. 1,572 yards. He also caught 14 touchdowns. He broke that record during the Chase County game and has continued adding to it. He broke the career yards, and he broke the yards in a game with 276 yards against Chase County, and tied the record for receptions in a game with 10.
Number 80, Norman Cooley. Number 33, Wayman Banks.
I'm going to wait for the PA announcer to finish up before I try to talk over him.
Number 75, Wyatt Blumenkamp. Number 58, Colton Lemoyne.
I believe it's Mr. Mills, Keith Mills. You may be able to hear it, but the wind, very much a factor here early in this game. So we'll see how it does as the evening goes on. It is blowing right to left across your screen out of the north.
Here is the starting lineup for your Gordon-Rushville Mustangs. Starting defense will be number 3, Cannon Leeper. Number 6, Joey Ziller. Number 9, Daniel Martins. Number 11, Julian Rodriguez. Number 4, Kai Jansen. Number 21, Jackson Kearns. Number 23, Tristan Costello. Number 58, Joel Montez Rodriguez. Number 30, Asa Funk. Number 31, Hunter Brewer. Number 74, Seth Mills. And number 64, Liam DeHart. This year, as in other years, the Nebraska School Activities Association is interested in promoting good sportsmanship by the various games, coaches, players, cheerleaders, and spectators. As an NSAA member school, we firmly feel that the game's outcome should be determined by the quality of the play on the football field and by the positive support of the spectators. To that end, the use of derogatory language, banners, and signs are prohibited. Noisemakers, sirens, whistles, and similar items are also prohibited. We have the potential of a great game. Let's make it happen with your positive support. Fans also help promote good sportsmanship by observing the rules of fair play and taking good sportsmanship. Sportsmanship is pride in your school and your team members. Sportsmanship is respect for the game of football and for those who play it. Good luck to both teams. Your attention, fans, please rise and remove cover as we honor America with the singing of our national anthem, which will be performed tonight by Senior Haley Day.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, ooh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thank you, Haley. Good job. My apologies when I introduced the starting lineup for the Gordon-Rushville Mustangs. They are coached by Chris Jones, and the assistant coaches are Sam Jesse, Connor Bila, Brandon Goodrich, Shane Child, Trey Anderson, and Cooper Lakin.
Okay, national anthem is done. Teams are on their respective sidelines. We'll get to know the Mitchell Tigers as we go along here. Finishing up my thought on Martins' records. Daniel now the career receiving yard record holder, 1,572 yards. He also holds the record for most reception yards in a game. Set that against Chase County. Tied the most receptions in a game with 10, also against Chase County. Of course, somebody had to throw him the football, and we all know who that is in the blue and orange. That was senior quarterback Johnny Ziller. Ziller threw for 406 yards in that game against Chase County. That was in week 3. Ziller set the single game record for passing yards. Flipping it over to the Mitchell Tigers, they're 1-3 on the season. They're led by their quarterback, James Billingsley, 25 for 38, 474, 6 touchdowns. Michael Placencio also throws it a little bit, 10 for 27, 105 yards and a touchdown. Placencio second. Josh Hazard leads the Tigers in rushing yards, 40 carries for 180, 3 touchdowns. Placencio, 41 carries, 147 yards, no touchdowns. Billingsley, 29 carries, 113 yards, 2 touchdowns. Xavier Galloway, the senior for Mitchell, 15 receptions, 383 yards, 5 touchdowns. See how many times I call Mitchell Bayard today. That's a downfall of mine here, calling games in the Western Trails Conference. Hoping not too many times. Mustangs will receive it. Back deep will be Cannon Leaper and Daniel Martins. The wind is just going to be a constant, and so is the sun. I apologize, but I got to have my mic on so you can hear me. Hopefully it dies down a little bit later. The sun will set, of course. If it doesn't, that'd be a new record. I believe it will go down there in the west, but I don't see very many clouds, so it's going to be in our eyes until probably the second quarter. Mitchell will boot it away. Waiting for the official. The white hat's going to come all the way back and talk to Cannon Leaper. Waiting for the clock to get set. I think he's ready now as he finds his position. Kick it away will be Giovanni Jimenez from the Tigers. Mitchell 1-3 on the year. Gordon-Rushville 0-4 WTC. Showdown will have to wait a second. Ball blew off the tee.
Back deep for the Mustangs are Daniel Martins and Cannon Leaper.
Another chance here for Jimenez. Approaches, he boots. It's going to be a short squib kick. Going to go to the up man. I believe that's Asa Funk. Funk's just going to lay on it. Right there at the Mustang 29-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10. Gordon-Rushville
Ball covered on the 30.
from there.
On the 30-yard line. 1st and 10.
They said 30. I think that's 20. No, they're going to put it just shy of the 30-yard line. So here we go. First offensive possession as you see the long shadows on the field. Mustangs looking to get going after what was from what I understand, a rain-soaked game against Gibbon last Friday. The offense did not fire up. Ziller will have to throw into the wind here. We got to jump on the line. It's going to be a little jet sweep to Jackson Kearns, and he's bottled up and dropped for a loss. Kearns got nowhere. Went backwards 2 yards. It'll be 2nd and 12.
Jackson Kearns with the carry. Tackle made by Josh Hazard.
Hazard on the tackle. He's one of the names you're going to hear a lot for this Tiger team, not only on defense but on offense as well. The leading rusher for Mitchell also plays backer. I believe backer. I'm trying to find him out there. Martins goes in motion this time. Ziller's going to drop it off for Costello. Costello plows ahead for maybe 2 yards. Gets back to the original line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and 10 for the Mustangs.
Costello with the carry. Tackled by number 57. It is 3rd and 10.
Going to give Rio Williams the tackle for the Tigers. Costello on the run. Senior running back has not had a lot of daylight in his senior year. The Mustangs' rushing numbers are not good to look at. Very young offensive and defensive line for GR, and it shows up in the running game. Ziller snaps back. He's going to try to get a pass off here. He's going to be flushed. He breaks free briefly. Hazard trips him up and drops him. Ziller gets about 6 yards, but it'll bring up 4th and 4. The Mustangs will be forced to punt into the wind as well. Mitchell will have the wind at their back for the 1st and 3rd quarter. The Mustangs will have it at their back for the 2nd and 4th quarter. So Martins will punt it. We'll see what kind of distance he can get on this into this stiff north breeze. It's not a cold north wind. It is warm. It was 85 degrees here in Gordon today. Snapback is clean, and the punt gets away clean. It's a low line drive kick. It's going to take a Mustang bounce inside the 40-yard line and be downed at the 37. Mitchell will take over.
Ball's dead on the 37-yard line. 1st down, Tigers.
Mitchell going to run the big boys up front here. Definitely have the size advantage over the Mustangs. Should be seeing James Billingsley in some role here. Also going to see a lot of Michael Placencio. We'll see how that breaks up. I see Billingsley in the backfield. Placencio is going to go out to the right. Snap back, give will be to Hazard. Hazard breaks a tackle, gets a block, turns it upfield, gets about 8 yards. So Josh Hazard on the first down scamper gets 8 for the Tigers as they approach midfield of the Mustangs here in their first offensive possession.
Hazard was the carry for a gain of 8, tackled by Jackson Kearns.
Kearns gets the tackle. Hazard gets 8 and bring up 2nd and 2. Tigers second play on offense. Mustangs went 3 and out in their first possession. Snap back, give to Hazard again. Left side, he has a blocker out front, but he's tripped up from behind. That might have been Daniel Martins that got an ankle. Not before Hazard got the first down, though. He plows ahead into Mustang territory down to the 47-yard line of GR. 1st and 10, the sticks will move. Back-to-back good runs from Hazard. Gained about 16 between the two of them. And the Tigers off and running. Billingsley keeps it. Design QB draw there. Got a little bit. Not a lot. Maybe 3, maybe 4 yard. About 3. We'll give him 2nd and 7.
Carried by number 21. Tackled by Hunter Brewer and a host of other Mustangs.
I'm going to say Hunter Brewer got there first to meet Billingsley. Dropped him. Mitchell, like I said, 1 and 3. Won their first game of the year and has lost 3 in a row, including a tough one to Shattered in there and Sidney. Here's Hazard on the give, and he pushes ahead. We'll see where they spot him. It'll be close to a first down. Sidney plays Gothenburg tonight. That's 2 unbeatens. That should be a good one. Mustangs went down to Sydney a couple years ago, and they were building then. They had a nice program, and this year they are continuing that success. Mitchell caught the brunt of that last week. A couple of tough games against Shattered and Sydney now get the Mustangs here on the road, looking for their 2nd win of the year. We got 9:34 to go, first quarter. Clock is ticking. It'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Official throws the flag. We'll see what the call is here. Procedure against the Tigers, so that will back them up. It'll negate the first down. Now it'll be 3rd and 6 for Mitchell. Hopefully you guys can see those young men good enough. The sun is setting, of course, here at the stable. It becomes an issue this time of year. Unfortunately, it becomes less of an issue later in the year because our days get shorter. But as of right now, these late September football games, we're going to have some sun in our eyes until the 2nd quarter probably. Procedure penalty on the Tigers. 3rd and 6 now as Placencio got the first down, but Billingsley is going to keep it, and he's hit and wrapped up. That was Asa Funk who got in there. I was trying to get his number. Funk drops Billingsley. We'll see if Mitchell goes for it or not.
Jackson and Martins.
They gave the tackle to Kearns and Martins, but I'm pretty sure it was Asa Funk who got there. Either way, the Mustangs stop him on 3rd down. Now Billingsley in an empty. He's got 4 to his right, 1 to his left. Receiver left early. There it is. False start. The second man from the right took off early, and now Mitchell goes back 5 again. It'll make a 4th and 11. Will this change the call for the Tigers? Kind of in that no man's land. Whew, there's a gust of wind. I better hold on to the camera. Otherwise, you guys are going for a ride. Nick Cuxhausen for the Tigers. He's going to go for it here.
Makes it 4th
4th and 10 on the dot. Mustangs, this would be a huge stop for GR. Would get pretty good field position here near the 50-yard line if they can find a way to stop the Tiger offense. Snap back, Billingsley's going to pass for it. Has the wind at his back, fires downfield. It's going to go nowhere. And the Tigers will turn it over on downs. The Mustangs defense holds, and they escort the Tiger offense off the field. So here we go, Mustang offense as they head back out there. Ziller and crew. Johnny, the senior quarterback. Claps the hands and the pistol. Snap back, inside give to Costello, and he's hit immediately and dropped. That was 33 that was in there.
Costello, the ball carrier, tackled by Banks.
Bodie Long looked like the first guy in there. It'll be 2nd and 12. Snap back, give to Daniel Martins this time. Martins runs hard but is hit and dropped just at the line of scrimmage. So the Mustang offense committed to the run here with the wind in their face, but not able to get much room.
Tackled by Williams.
Now Ziller may have to throw it. Last time he stepped back to throw it, he got flushed. Ran for about 6 yards, but fell short of the first down. GR would be in punting territory here if they cannot get the 12 yards needed for a first down. Ziller's going to roll right. He's being pursued. Pass is going to be short. Martin's laid out for it, but Johnny just not enough time there. And the Mustangs will punt. 5:10 to go here, first quarter. And the Mustangs, for the second time in a row, go 3 and out.
12.
Snap back, good snap. Martin's low line drive kick did a nice job again of keeping it down into that stiff north breeze. Man, the flagpole over there is shaking. So are the lights. It's a reminder of what's to come out here. And if you're not from western Nebraska, north winds in October, November, December, January are usually chilly. Sign of something coming. Not this week. Weather looks beautiful. Highs in the mid-70s, lows in upper 40s, low 50s at night. Beautiful time of year here in western Nebraska. Field looks great too. You can't really see the markings that well with the bright sunshine, but you'll see them as that sun sets, as the Tigers with a jumbo package here. Snap back, give to Placencio on a little misdirection, and he breaks free. Wide open field here for the running back. He's being chased by a leaper. Cannon will catch him, but not before he gets a huge gain all the way down to the Mustang 28-yard line. Placencio breaks free and makes the Mustangs pay. Hopefully that was in focus. That's one thing I can't do either, is see my camera screen with the sun the way it is. I think I followed him. If not, he's just fast, having a tough time keeping up with him.
Cannon Leaper.
Leaper, though, saved a touchdown, chased him down, knocked him out of bounds. Not before the young man for Mitchell scored a big gain. Here comes another inside give. That's Hazard. Hazard dropped after about 4. 2nd and 6 coming up for the Tigers.
Tackled by number 31, Hunter Brewer.
Brewer gets the tackle. Run left by Billingsley, and he's wrapped up and dropped. Hunter Brewer again. First man there.
Billingsley, the ball carrier, tackled by number 31, Hunter Brewer, for no gain. 3rd down.
So a nice play by Hunter Brewer there to stop Billingsley. 3rd and 7, it looks like. Might have been a loss of a yard there. If anything, he didn't gain any ground. So here we go, 3rd and 7. Probably 4-down territory again for the Tigers. Placencio will get the run. Same little play they ran when he went big. Not quite as far this time, but it might be enough. It is. The sticks are coming. First down.
31. Hunter Brewer.
Hazard, Billingsley have been mildly effective, but Placencio has been the kryptonite of the Mustang defense here in the first quarter as we're down to 3:25 to go here in the first stanza. First real threat here for the Tigers off the big run from Placencio. Snap back again. Why not give it to number 4? This time they'll bottle up at the line. I see 74 in there.
Placencio, the carrier, tackled by
I think that's Seth Mills.
Seth Mills.
I'll have to fix that. Seth is wearing 74. I've got him 61 in the program to make that change. Second and 8. Give to Placencio. Tackled. Jackson Kearns grabbed him that time.
Placencio, the ball carrier, tackled by 21, Jackson Kearns. 3rd and 5.
Kearns notches another tackle. 3rd and 5 now for the Mitchell Tigers. In the red zone for the first time tonight, but facing a 3rd down. Let's see what the Tigers draw up here. Snap back. It'll be Billingsley on the draw off the right side. Has some blockers, has some room. Pushes for the goal line. He'll fall short. He will get a first down, though. It'll be 1st and goal for the Tigers off the QB sneak.
Tackled by Tristan Costello and a host of Mustangs.
So it'll be 1st and goal from, I think he's about at the 4.5 yard line is where I see the official. As this first quarter is almost in the books. A quick one. Inside give to Placencia, and he's in the end zone. Touchdown. Tigers draw first blood as they find the end zone on their second offensive possession. The Mustangs held, but a big run from Placencio all the way down to the 28-yard line of GR proved to be too much. Mitchell will line up for the extra point. Kicking it is Serafin Casella. Hopefully I said that right. Casella's kick is up, and it is good.
Kick by Michael
One-
Placencio is good.
1:30 to go here first quarter. Mitchell leads the Mustangs 7-0. Bagan Propane is your local and family-owned propane supplier. They are proud to support the Gordon-Rushville Mustangs and our area youth. Contact Bagan Propane at 360-3579 with any questions you have about how they can help with your propane needs. Grocery Mart, your locally owned hometown grocery store, is proud to support the Gordon-Rushville Mustangs. Stop down today to pick up all your grocery needs, including fresh meats and produce. Grocery Mart is open 7 days a week at 228 North Main Street in Gordon. Placencia sticks it in for 6. And the Tigers lead 7-0.
Back deep for the Mustangs.
GG's tuning in. Thanks, GG. Appreciate you. Melissa Silverman is cheering on the Tigers. All right, glad to have you on board, Melissa. That touchdown probably made you a happy Mitchell fan. Mitchell will kick it away. Short kick fielded by the up man. I think that's Joey Ziller. Ziller plows ahead there up to the 36-yard line. Sophomore Joey Ziller takes the kick as the up man. Mustangs will take over at their, just about shy of the 36-yard line as Joel Montanez Rodriguez is under center. Ziller making some quick adjustments to his tight end. Johnny claps the hand, snap back, he's going to pass it. Looking for some time, now he's going to run it. Ziller with some room up the left sideline, and Johnny scampers on a bounds. We'll see where they spot him. The chain gang abandoned ship, can't blame him. Oh boy, Johnny only gets about 6 yards. It looked like he got more than that. Second and 4, we'll call it. Inside give, not going anywhere. Backwards. That was Tristan Costello. Tristan not able to get much going on there. He'll lose a couple yards. It'll be third and 7. 55 seconds to go here before we move to the second quarter. The wind is moving my camera here. Sun about set in the west there. We got a timeout. Officials timeout is we've got a helmet issue with Costello. He's going to come off and get attended to by assistant coach Brandon Goodrich. Hopefully get Tristan back out there. Asa Funk will jump in and take over. Ziller once again nowhere to go. He's dropped and sacked. The Tiger defensive line having their way with the Mustangs O-line, reminiscent of Michigan and Nebraska past Saturday. Ziller's running for his life right now, let alone can't set up for a pass. No time for it. And I think the Mustangs will let the clock run out. They will. 1 quarter in the books here at the stable. The Mitchell Tigers lead the Gordon-Rushville Mustangs 7-0. At the First National Bank of Gordon, we are invested in our customers' financial success. Celebrating over 130 years of service and commitment to our communities, we understand the importance of building relationships, not just accounts. Stop in and visit with one of our dedicated employees about your financial future. The First National Bank of Gordon, member FDIC. When it comes to full glass service, the Mustangs know just who to call to get the job done. Jeffco Glass. Whether it's windshields, a chip repair, or windows and doors for your home, call Weston and Tammy Bailey at 282-2341 for all of your glass needs. Jeffco Glass wishes the Mustangs the best of luck in 2025. Fuel Grill would like to wish the best of luck to the Gordon-Rushville student athletes playing sports this fall. Whether it's before or after the game, Fuel Grill has all your needs covered for a night out, from delicious options on the menu or your favorite cold beverage. Kearns Cattle Company is a 4th-generation cattle company located in the Sandhills south of Rushville, and they are excited for what is in store for the Mustangs this fall. Kearns Cattle Company wishes all the student athletes success in their seasons and are proud supporters of Gordon-Rushville High School athletics. Go Mustangs from Kearns Cattle Company. All right, we got rid of the sun. We might have be in the clear there, but we're not going to be rid of the wind, I'm afraid. I'll get the quarter changed here in a minute. I was doing my ad reads. That might be on the Tigers. Oh, the Tigers jumped into the neutral zone. Oh, there we go. Okay. The official from the far side pointed at Gordon-Rushville, but well, they jumped off sides because Mitchell got a little bit anxious. Not going to matter much, except just give the Mustangs 5 more yards to punt with here. Martins will be punting with the wind at his back. It's his 3rd punt of the night. Snap back, good snap. Another flag comes out as Martin's kick is booming back to the 24-yard line. Giving chase is Kai Jansen and Jackson Kearns, and he's ran out of bounds. We do have some laundry here on the far sideline.
Robbins with the return. Escorted out of bounds by Jackson Kearns. We have a flag on the play.
Procedure on the Mustangs. He'll check with Mitchell here to see if they want to take the result of the play or make the Mustangs kick it again. They're going to decline it. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Tigers at their 36-yard line.
Motion on the Mustangs. Tigers decline it. First down, Tigers.
So the Tigers will take over on offense after finding pay dirt last time. First offensive series ended in a unsuccessful attempt on 4th down, but then second series bounced back with a touchdown. Snap back, quick out to Placencio. He's been the man of the first quarter. Gets the first touch here in the second quarter. Oh, I missed him there. I'm going to back out a little bit. Placencio pushes ahead, past the sticks, first down for the Tigers.
Michael Placencio, tackled by Cannon Leaper and Kristen Costello. First down.
Costello and Leaper on the tackle. I got to get this quarter changed too. I'm a mess. There we go. Snap back, be a fake. Billingsley wants to pass. He's going to let it go. Ball comes out, but it's overshot. Kai Jansen on the coverage.
Complete pass. Second down, Tigers.
Billingsley put too much sauce on that one. Not able to be run down. Kai Jansen over there providing the pressure. So it'll be 2nd and 10 from the Mitchell 48-yard line. Snap back, quick pass out in the flat. Good blocks. Mitchell breaks free. One man to beat, and he'll beat him. I believe that's Galloway. Nope, it's Jimenez. Uriel Jimenez breaks free for a touchdown.
Touchdown, Tigers.
Boy, you saw on that one setting up from a mile away. Pass goes out to Jimenez, and the blocks were there, and he did the rest. Turned the Jets on and beat the Mustangs to the pylon. Back-to-back offensive possessions have resulted in touchdowns for the Tigers. Snap back, the kick is up, the kick looks good. The officials confirmed my thoughts. 14-0 on the long pass from Billingsley to Jimenez, and the Tigers add to their lead. Gordon-Rushville Mustang Volleyball will be in Mitchell tomorrow. Most of the girls are out here cheering tonight. They'll have an early morning tomorrow morning. I think they play at 9 a.m. 9 or 10, I can't remember which one, but definitely early on. So it'll be a early morning bus ride for the G-R volleyball team as they head to Mitchell for the tournament tomorrow. They'll play Southeast and Valentine and then play a seeded match later on during the day. Gordon-Rushville Cross Country hosted their annual invite yesterday. Both boys and girls teams took home the crown. And middle school boys also took home the crown. So 3 of the 4 teams took home the team titles. Oh, I lied to you. That sun made its way through the clouds. We're going to have a little bit of sun glare here. But, yeah, so a lot of good things going on with Mustang Athletics. It's been a busy week here for GR. And they'll get back on the road starting tomorrow. Short kick. will go to Funk. Nope, it's going to be, did the Mustangs get it covered? Boy, Asa missed it. And then I think Joey Ziller got his hands on it. So Ziller saves the turnover right at the 30-yard line.
Joey Ziller. First and 10 for the Mustangs on the 30-yard line.
30-yard line will be where the Mustang offense starts. They really have not had much going at all. Ziller, not very comfortable in the pocket right now. He's going to go with an empty. 3 to the right, 2 to his left. 5 wide receivers. Here comes Martins in motion. He'll stack it and a quick out to Daniel. He catches, turns up field, breaks a tackle before he is met by a host of Tigers. But Martins moves the sticks a little bit. It'll be 2nd and 4.
Tackled by Garcia. Gain of 6, 2nd down.
There we go. Ziller lost it momentarily, now running for his life. He'll just throw it away. Johnny mishandled the snap. Nothing was wrong with it. The senior made a mistake, kind of threw off the timing of everything.
3rd and 5.
It'll be 3rd and 5 then. Mustangs looking for their first down of the contest. 3 straight 3-and-outs. That'll be a first down right there. Mitchell into the neutral zone.
Flag on the play. Offsides Tigers.
So the Mustangs will get their first down of the contest via the penalty. Well, thank you, Ben, for the heads up on Galloway. He's out. I'll make that note. It's always fun to get a roster on a team you haven't seen all year and then have the sun in your eyes. Makes for a good comedic fun at home, I'm sure, if you're a Mitchell fan. Ziller with a little bit of time, but he's into traffic. Martins was crossing the middle, but the pass kind of into traffic. Daniel with not much of a window there. So bring up 2nd and 10. Ziller will step up, and he's hit. Maybe got back to the original line of scrimmage.
Ziller with the carry. Tackled by Williams.
Johnny did a nice job just to get back to the line of scrimmage, avoid the sack.
3rd down, sorry.
So it'll be 3rd and 10 from the Mustangs' own 41-yard line. Hand goes up in the back, and Coach Jones is going to take a timeout. There's some miscommunication here between the head coach and the offense. We're going to talk about it. 9:33 to go, 2nd quarter. GR takes their first timeout of the half. True Value in Gordon is your one-stop shop for all your essentials. The selection includes DeWalt cordless tools, propane heaters, and so much more. Stop by and see Kirby, Bobby, and the gang at 217 North Main in Gordon. Gordon Memorial Health Services is a proud supporter of Gordon-Rushville High School and Mustang athletics. From sports physicals and wellness exams to injury rehab and recovery, they offer a wide range of services to help you perform your best. Go Mustangs from Gordon Memorial. So it'll be 3rd and 10 out of the timeout. Now they've got the right play call. Here comes Leaper in motion. Now Ziller's going to run the option. It's going to be off of Costello's hands and picked up by the Tigers. Mustangs went with the speed option to the right, and Costello's pitch from Ziller hit Costello in the hands and fell to the turf. Mitchell, opportunistic, jumped on it, and now the Tigers get the ball back inside the Mustang 40-yard line. First turnover of the contest goes to the Tigers. Be 1st and 10 for Billingsley and crew. Going to roll right, little quick pass out to Placencio. He's grabbed by Cannon Leaper and dropped. Minimal gain there, but they did go forward a little bit.
Michael Placencio.
Billingsley to Placencio. Billingsley has got a touchdown pass. That was on the wide receiver screen to Uriel Jimenez. Jimenez went down the left sideline for a touchdown here in the beginning portion of the second quarter. At the end of the first quarter, Placencio scored from about 4. I don't have a TV truck to feed me the stats. That's just my memory. Check the box when it comes out tomorrow. Placencio, nobody there for the Mustang defense up the right sideline, cuts it back, gets tripped up, not before he's inside the 10-yard line, down to the 8. The Mustangs were nowhere to be found there. Just wide open green for Placencio. He doesn't really need that much space, but he'll take it. So it'll be 1st and goal for Mitchell. Billingsley claps the hands. He's going to run it. It's QB draw right up the gut. He's grabbed by Martins and then grabbed by Brewer and dropped. So Daniel in there on the tackle and gets down to the 5-yard line, does Billingsley.
Second and goal for the Tigers.
Second and goal for Mitchell. 7:45 to go here in the second quarter. Sun is set here at the stable. Beautiful pink sky to my west. Snap back to Billingsley. It'll be a little shovel left to Hazard. Hazard cuts upfield, touchdown. Mitchell. Tigers add on 6 more. That one by Hazard. Josh Hazard off the left side, cut it back, and had nothing but green awaiting him for the touchdown. So Mitchell in control. Kick is up and good. 7:28 to go here. Second quarter. Tigers controlling this one in the first half. 21-0. The visitors leading the Mustangs. Kreitman Trucking is a proud supporter of the Gordon-Rushville Mustangs on the court, on the field, in the classroom, and on the stage. Like anything in life, hard work and dedication ends in success. Good luck tonight, Mustangs, from Kreitman Trucking. I apologize for the delay on my ad reads. I have to take them out of my pocket because the wind is blowing so much up here. Any piece of paper that's not in my pocket is doomed. Thanks to all my great sponsors. Every year it's the same thing. It's a load of yeses. And allow me to do this. My days may be numbered as my boys get older, but for the time being, I'm enjoying it, and these sponsors have been with me now for the 7th year of football. That one checks up like a little gap wedge. Backspin on it. Sits it down right at the 30-yard line. GR gets it once again, looking to find a way to get the offense rolling. They've had 1 first down so far here tonight. Really, other than that, it hasn't been much. Kearns in motion. Snap back to Johnny. Johnny's going to throw it out to Jackson. Jackson's hit immediately and dropped. Nothing doing on the quick out, as Kearns was open, but only momentarily. He was wrapped up and dropped for a loss. Loss 3. It'll be 2nd and 13. So 2nd and 13. Kearns comes in motion again. Ziller with some time will let it fly. Deep ball, he's got a man but overshot him. On a night when the wind isn't blowing like it is at Ziller's back, that may drop in there. But it kind of catches that wind and sails over Leaper's head. Leaper had a step. So it'll be 3rd and 13. Mustang offense still searching for that rhythm. Ziller in the shotgun, claps the hands, snap back. Here come the Tigers. Johnny has a little bit of time, and there's a flag as Leaper gets shoved from behind. I was late to it. Might have got a little bit of it. Definitely a flag, though. It was a little bit of a shoulder delivered there from the defensive back into Leaper's back, and that ball may not have been catchable, but the official still is going to flag Jimenez for that one. So the Mustangs will get a first down. Once again via the penalty. That's the 2nd first down for the Mustangs, both coming on Tiger penalties. See if they can earn one with their offense here. Maybe that's the shot in the arm they need. So Johnny gives it off to Kearns. Kearns cuts it back, running hard, but nothing there. Jackson, not normally the running back, but Costello's on the sideline here after the fumble. Snap back, Johnny flips it out in the flat. Jackson on the reception is brought down. Horse collar. I was going to say that one looked like it could have been a horse collar, and the official must have heard me think it. Throws the flag. It should be a personal foul. It may not be enough for a first down, though.
Pass to Jackson Kearns. Flag on the play.
Yep, horse collar is the call.
Flag against the Mitchell Tigers for horse collar.
I don't think it's a first down.
Puts the ball at the 49-yard line. 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3, though, so the Mustangs was 2nd and manageable after the horse collar penalty. Turn the camera down a little bit here for you guys. See if GR can get things going. Here comes Martins in motion. Daniel goes by. Give will be to Kearns. Jackson makes a man miss. Now up the left side. Has some room running hard, but we'll see where the spot is. Looks like Jackson's going to have enough First down for the Mustangs as Jackson Kearns bolts ahead for about 6 yards. And the Mustangs now in Tiger territory for the first time this game. 5:37 to go as Kearns stepped out of bounds. It'll be 1st and 10, Gordon-Rushville. Little glimmer of hope there. The Mustang rushing attack has been non-existent here tonight. Kearns gets the first good run. Give will be to Jackson once again. Tough running inside. He's hit and dropped after a minimal gain. Might have got a yard at best. Oh, man, I'm moving the camera the wrong way.
Ball carried by Jackson, tackled by Blumenkamp, and a host of other Tigers.
Johnny will roll right. Now will step up. He breaks free. Ziller up the left side. Hit and dragged out of bounds. What a play from Johnny Ziller. As he looked like he was going to get sacked for a 5 or 6 yard loss. Snuck his way out of there.
Ziller with the carry. Tackled by number 57.
Gets about 6 yards or so.
3rd and 4.
Maybe 3rd and, I'm going to say, 3rd and 4 is probably right. Mr. Mills is good there. 3rd and 4 now. So Ziller takes it from disaster to manageable, as Mustangs would have been facing a pretty big hill to climb there if he'd have got dropped behind the 50-yard line. And I think we're going to take a timeout. Mustangs are going to talk about it. A little bit of a delay getting that in. They're going to chat about it before their 3rd and 4 play. The Gordon Livestock Market would like to wish the Mustangs good luck this season with weekly cattle sales on Tuesdays and horse sales as advertised. Gordon Livestock has all your livestock needs covered. Call Tom or Patsy Tinas at 282-1171 to discuss your options today. Star Club members for the 2025-26 season include Justin and Brooke Simmons, Nick and Corey Simonson, Jim and Karen Dellinger, Chris and Casey Heiser, Mark and Rochelle Henry, Michael and Christina Ziller, Nate and Marty Haig, Ryan and Jill Alcorn, Ken and Terry Peterson, Bradley and Brooke Gates. Thank you guys for your support. As always, Deb Jepson tuning in. Got my parents tuning in Omaha as well. Well over 100 viewers here tonight. Appreciate everybody. Always a good showing on the Journal Star, as Mitchell kind of knows I run this every year, and Mitchell always supports their football team very well. Ziller claps the hands. Here comes Martins in motion. Daniel will be a lead blocker. The pitch, though, will be covered up by Johnny Ziller, and the Mustangs are not going to get it. The pitch from Johnny was just not on time, and Kearns overran it. Luckily, Johnny pursued. Mustangs are going to punt. Mustangs have ran the option twice and fumbled on both attempts. Snap back. Martins with a nice kick, end over end. And it's muffed. And he picks it up. Jimenez missed it initially and then was able to fall on it. Cannon Leaper was closing, but couldn't quite get there in time as Jimenez covered it up.
Done by Martin. Covered on the fumble by Jimenez. First down on about the 8-yard line for the Tigers.
Be 1st and 10 at the 8, 4:07 to go. Long way to go for the Tigers. Mustangs need to bottle them up. Don't let them score. A stop would be great as well. Do not want the Tigers to get a score before the half, as they will get the ball to start the second half as well. Billingsley off the left tackle. He is stopped after a gain of 3. 2nd and 7.
Tackled by Martins and Rodriguez. Second and 8.
Second and 8. Mitchell really not in a hurry right now. Snap back, and that is Hazard, I believe. Breaks free initially, but then is hit and dropped by Hunter Brewer.
Hazard the ball carrier.
So we've got
Tackled by Hunter
first and
Brewer.
10 on the run by Hazard. 3:18 and counting. Billingsley off the left side here. Ankle tackled by Jackson Kearns as Kearns
Billingsley the
saved a big run as Billingsley kind of was getting the head of steam.
tackled by Jackson.
Tripped up though. Kearns with the big tackle. It'll be second and 2 as Mitchell has already let a minute come off the clock in this drive, only to the Mustang 29-yard line. 2:36 and counting. Billingsley's going to pass, flips it out in the flat, and it missed. Too much mustard on it for Jimenez. He can't quite get there.
From Billingsley to Jimenez is incomplete. Brings up a third down and 2.
So 3rd and 2, the clock stops. Mustangs looking to hold here. It would require Mitchell to punt into the wind. The Tigers have not had to do that yet. But you got to think they're going to go to Hazard here, or Placencio. I think Placencio is next to Billingsley there. They need 2 yards. Snap back, give to Placencio. He's going to find a seam, break a tackle, and he's off to the races. Placencio up the right side. He's gone. Disaster strikes for the Mustangs on a 3rd and 2 play.
Placencio, the ball carrier for a Tiger touchdown.
Just what the Mustangs defense could not allow to happen happens. And just like that, it's 27-0. Mitchell pushes their lead out. Pending the extra point here. Kick is good.
Extra point by Sarah.
2:12 to go here in the second quarter. Mitchell scores again, now leading 28-0. At the First National Bank of Gordon, we are invested in our customers' financial success. Celebrating over 130 years of service and commitment to our communities, we understand the importance of building relationships, not just accounts. Stop in and visit one of our dedicated employees about your financial future. The First National Bank of Gordon, member FDIC. I mentioned earlier, but the Mustang volleyball team is headed to Mitchell tomorrow for their tournament. Good luck to the Lady Mustangs as they take to the floor. They play Southeast and Valentine to start things off. Alyssa DeHart tuning in. Wonder if she's over there by the ambulance watching the broadcast, or maybe she's at home tonight. Either way, thank you, Alyssa, for the comment. On Tuesday night, Shadron comes to Gordon-Rushville High School for a volleyball match. So I'll have that broadcast for you. I don't know if Brad Gates will be back. He's gallivanting on the East Coast. We'll see if my partner in crime is back. Mustangs adjust, and Leaper takes it. Cannon tries to get to the outside and is drove down at the bottom of your screen there. So the Mustangs will get the ball back here. 2:09 to go before halftime.
Tackled by Cash Robbins. First down, Mustang.
Be 1st and 10 for the Mustangs here. Ziller claps the hands, going to drop back. Johnny breaks free, looking for the angle. He'll get it. Pushes up ahead, and Ziller is going to get about 8. And he gets out of bounds, stops the clock as well.
6-yard gain.
Only 6 yards for Johnny. I thought it was closer to 8.
Tiger defender.
Snap back to Ziller. Drops back. Now runs through the line and gets hit right at the line of scrimmage. Johnny gets back up. Keeps it at 3rd and 4.
Tackled by Norman Cooley for no gain. 3rd down.
3rd and 4, 1:35 to go. Now the Mustangs have to be careful. If they get a first down, they've only got 1 timeout left. Mitchell has all 3 of theirs. Johnny's going to roll left, throws out in the flat, and it's short. Martin's intended target, not going to happen, and the Mustangs are going to give it.
4th down for the Mustangs.
And the Mustangs are going to go for it here. So Ziller stays out with the offense, 4th and 4. Snap back, Johnny throws it out in the flat, and he overthrew Kearns. So the Mustangs turn it over on downs.
Down pass from Ziller to Kearns. Falls in.
1:23 here in the second quarter, and Mitchell's going to get it back. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Mitchell Tigers as they get a bonus possession. They also get the ball to start the second half. Mustangs unable to convert at their own 41-yard line. Billingsley runs it right, cuts back again. He's drugged down from behind as Asa Funk sneaks in there and grabs an ankle.
Billingsley, the ball carrier, tackled by Asa Funk.
Asa Funk gets the tackle. As I mentioned, Hazard shifts to the right of Billingsley. Now Billingsley's going to roll right. He's going to throw it. Had a man for a second. Cannon Leaper was there, though. Pass hits the ground. Incomplete.
Pass from Billingsley.
54 seconds to go here.
3rd and 1.
Third and 1 for the Tigers. .54 on the clock. Billingsley's going to roll right. He's going to flip it out in the flat. It's tipped up and knocked out of bounds. Cannon Leaper with the pass deflection. Excellent coverage there from the junior. It'll be 4 down territory for Mitchell as well, I'm sure.
Billingsley knocked down by number 3, Cannon Leaper. 4th and 1 for the Tigers.
Mitchell was going to go for it here. Inside give to the fullback. Big man rumbling, stumbling. Needed 1, got 11. Timeout, Mitchell. Let me get my roster out of my pocket, because if I don't, it blows away. First carry there for Bodie Long. Bodie Long, the big man. Rumbling, stumbling, the fullback, man.
Caden Summers.
As a 90s kid, throwing me back to the good old days. Corey Schlesinger. Bodie Long. Got the one he needed, plus a lot more. 43 seconds to go here before halftime. Our first quarter flew by. Our second quarter took a little bit longer. Wind is dying down. Still a factor, though. I think it's going to be a factor all night as these two teams will be dealing with the wind. Mustangs will have the wind at their back on offense in the fourth quarter. Mitchell will have it in there behind their back in the third quarter. So something of note for the kicking and passing games. But if the Mustangs can't close this gap, it's not going to matter much. Billingsley, snap back. He gives it to Hazard. Hazard with a hole off the left side. Hazard into open territory, down to the goal line. Where is he at? Oh, I was off there. I'm sorry. He's at the 6-yard line. He's running away from me, the hardest spot for me to see. First and goal, though, for the Tigers. Clock starts. Snap back. Billingsley gives it off to Hazard again. Hazard piled up, being pushed toward the goal line, and he's short. Timeout for the Tigers.
Hazard, the ball carrier, tackled by a host of Mustangs. Timeout, Mitchell.
.20 seconds to go. Mitchell burns their second timeout. They'll have first and goal at the Mustang 1-yard line. Mustangs went for it on 4th and 4 from their own 40-yard line, turned it over on downs on an incomplete pass. The Tigers, who scored on a long touchdown run of 80-plus yards on their last possession, now knocking on the door again, trying to go up 34-0 before halftime. The Tigers will also get the football to start the second half. So goal line stand is going to be needed. The Tigers probably, if they run, probably have 2 shots at this. If they pass, could have 4. Probably going to run here, though. I formation, inside give. Who's got the football? I think it's Billingsley. It is a touchdown, though.
Billingsley,
Mitchell punches it in.
the ball carrier for a Tigers touchdown.
34-0 now. Mustangs down by 5 scores. 4 of those scores have come in the second quarter. It was 7-0 after the first quarter. But the Tigers have exploded for 28 or 27. 28 pending this extra point attempt. Snap down, kick is up. The kick looks good. The officials confirm my thoughts. It is good.
Kick by Seraphin Casella is good.
11 seconds to go, second quarter. And the Mustangs trailing 35-0 to the Mitchell Tigers. Kind of a boring weekend, honestly. I'm a Husker fan. Big Red not playing this weekend. Got their bye week after the heartbreak that was last Saturday. We get to sit in it for a little while longer, which always is great. But yeah, no Husker game to watch tomorrow. There's really some really good college football matchups, though. I believe Oregon goes to Ohio State. Is that right? I think so. Don't quote me. Oregon has a big game. I think they're going east against Ohio State. But either way, get your remote out tomorrow. If you like college football, you have a good day of it. We are headed up to the hills tomorrow, so it'll be a fun weekend for me and the fam. Get out and enjoy some of these last good days of weather before we move into that dreaded white word of snow. Martins breaks free. Daniel Martins up the sideline, tackled at the 46-yard line. Martins and the Mustangs have adjusted to that kick that Mitchell's been doing every time up the right sideline, and Martins grabbed it with a full head of steam. Was one tackler away from taking it to the house.
Tackled by Grady Wilson. First down.
7 seconds to go here. Mustangs probably have time for one play. So Ziller claps the hands, Snap back. He's going to let it fly. Johnny with some time. Now he's being rushed. Gets hit. Runs out of bounds, and that will end it. First half in the books. All Tigers. 35-0. Mitchell leading the Mustangs. Let's take a quick commercial break and be right back here with the band, I believe. The band is going to play for us for halftime, so don't go anywhere.
When the field is your office, you never get tired of going to work. Cut, rake, bale, repeat. New Holland offers the power and versatility to get through the day. From small squares to large squares and everything in between, New Holland has you covered. Visit your local dealer today to find out more. New Holland, equipped for a new world.
Was 7, Colvin Perry was 8, Logan Leonard was 9, Leonard was 9, and Tomas Schick was 15. For the varsity girls, who were team...
Mr. Mills has taken us through some cross-country results. The band's going to play. 14 minutes on the clock. Don't go anywhere. Second half of football coming to you here in just a little bit. I'm going to take a break myself. I'll catch you guys back here in about 10 minutes, and we'll get ready for the second half.
And congratulations to our varsity boys, who were also team champions. Luke Laws finished 2nd, Riley Leffler finished 5th, Elijah Ross finished 8th, and Aiden Heiser finished 13th. Congratulations to all of our cross-country winners. Tomorrow the Lady Mustangs will be in action at the Mitchell Volleyball Tournament. You can catch them again at home on Tuesday, September 30th versus Shadron High Cardinals. Games start at 4 p.m. Now sit back and enjoy some rock and roll by your own Gordon-Rushville Commercial Band.
say I'll never get your blessing till the day I die. Tough love, my friend, but no still means no. Why you gotta be so rude? Don't you know I'm human too? Why you gotta be so rude? I'm gonna marry anyway, marry that girl, marry anyway, marry that girl, yeah, no matter what you say, marry that girl, and we'll be a family. Why you gotta be so rude? Why you gotta be so rude? Why you gotta be so rude?
Hopefully you guys can hear the band pretty good there. The wind is continuing to howl, so it's probably hard to hear it, but try to get as much of that going on without too much wind noise. The band does an amazing job every single time. Under the direction of Mr. Ming, soon to be Hall of Famer Mr. Ming, as he'll enter the Nebraska Music Hall of Fame on October 12th in Omaha, downtown Omaha. There'll be a story in the paper about that as he joins the music royalty. There's also some connections to Chadron and a few other western Nebraska towns on other gentlemen who are entering the Hall of Fame, but Gordon-Rushville's own Mr. Ming headed for the Hall, and well-deserved. The man is a musical talent, and his band shows it too. But wonderful job by the students down there. A couple, I think it was Avery Merriman and Amara Funk, who were singing, and they did a great job as always. Mustangs are not out of the locker room yet. The Mitchell Tigers are warming up. 35-0, all Tigers here in this one. Mustangs really played well in the first quarter. Couldn't get the offense going. Mitchell only scored one time, but then they exploded for five, right? Nope, sorry, 4 touchdowns in the second quarter. Here come the Mustangs. Fight song fired up now. Boy, it's inching dangerously close to needing a jacket. Can't believe we're already here, almost October. My kids were talking about their plans for Halloween. That has given me the heebie-jeebies, to say the least. Mustangs are out of the locker room. They're on their end zone warming up. Mitchell heads back to their sideline as the clock is under a minute now in warm-ups.
All right, let's give a round of applause for our halftime entertainment by Gordon-Rushville Commercial Band.
Gordon-Rushville Commercial Band.
I want to give a huge thank you to Chad Allison for his efforts in painting the field. GRHF Athletics appreciates all your hard work. Also, thank you to the Lions Club for supporting our athletics and manning the gates. Also, thank you to the Gordon Fire Department for providing EMT to ensure the safety of all participants. We would also like to thank the American Legion for presenting tonight's colors. And once again, we want to thank Haley Dane for her performance of the national anthem. We would also like to thank our banner sponsors for all their support.
Mustangs getting their warm-ups in here. They reset, I always forget they reset the clock for 3 minutes. We got Cousin Weston cheering on Daniel Martins. Becky Furman in Omaha. Appreciate you getting on here, Becky. We'll be doing a lot more. Of course, basketball, there's a lot more contests than just football. Just 5 games on the broadcast this year, as the Mustang schedule takes them quite a ways away from here. Makes it tough for me to travel. Also, just the expense of it, plus the time away. Looking forward to basketball. Basketball is going to be a lot of fun. And I just said it, it's almost October. It's not crazy to think that in 2 months we're going to be doing basketball. Both the boys and girls are not far away from starting. Warm-ups are finishing. We'll see how long we see the Mitchell starters. This one is very lopsided toward the visitors. Mitchell, though, one of those remaining regional opponents for the Mustangs, as the Tigers and the Mustangs are the only 2 teams in the Western Trails Conference that still compete in 11-man football. The other 5 teams are 8-man. Of course, there's been talk within the conference of Gordon-Rushville possibly going to 8-man next year, and Bridgeport possibly going back to 11. If Bridgeport does not and GR opts or goes down, I don't think they would opt. I think it would be enrollment based. I think they're small enough now to where they would be eligible. Then Mitchell would be the only team left in the WTC that would be 11-man. Those decisions will be made this fall, of course, as the NSAA gets ready to set their 2-year football schedules. Warm-ups finishing up for GR. So the Mustangs will be kicking into the wind. North wind right to left. On your screen.
Back to the second half.
Pretty stiff. Flag has not gone down as the night has continued. Its flagpole is actually shaking. So are the lights. I didn't realize the wind was supposed to be so strong, especially out of the north, how hot of a day we had today. Highs touched 85 degrees. Usually that accompanies with a south wind, but it's the Panhandle. September weather, October weather, kind of crazy. So Joel Montanez Rodriguez will have his first kickoff attempt as the Mustangs will boot it away to the Tigers. Tigers are back deep. I don't know if Joel can kick it that far with the way the wind is. He kicks a squib kick. It hits the up man, but he falls on it. So Mitchell will keep it. I couldn't even see it. I was looking in the air, but it was on the ground. So Mitchell will get
possession of the ball on the 35.
35-yard line is what Mr. Mills is going to call it.
Slade Stokes on the recovery.
That's going to be Hazard on the first carry for the Tigers.
Hazard with the ball.
Be 2nd and 6.
Tackled by number 31, Hunter Brewer. Second and 6.
Hunter Brewer gets a tackle for the Mustangs. As Mitchell taking their time here, no rush. Up big, bunch set here. Snap back. Give will be to Placencia. We've seen this play before. It's gone for some yards. That time, though, not as many, but enough for a first down as Placencia plows ahead for about 8 or 9. It'll be a first down for the Tigers at their own 47-yard line.
31, Hunter Brewer. First down, Tigers.
1st and 10 for Mitchell. Clock at 10 minutes already in the third quarter. Inside give to Hazard. Hazard with a quick lane, but he's gobbled up a little farther. Dropped by Jackson Kearns. I think Asa Funk was in there, maybe Hunter Brewer.
Tackled by Jackson Kearns.
Give Kearns the tackle. Mitchell to the line here, 2nd and 7. Gain of 3 for the Tigers. Pitch out to the right to Placencia. He cuts it back, has some room, and the slippery running back up the right side before he is gang tackled by the Mustangs at about the 25-yard line. Big run, though, for Placencia as he takes it up the right side for a first down with ease. Might have been about the 27-yard line. That's where they're going to spot him. Mustangs tried to sub there, but then brought him back. Inside give here. And Tigers are off to the races. There is a flag back here, kind of in that holding area.
For a Tigers touchdown.
We'll see what the call is here. I just saw the side judge signal holding. Tigers are going back, so the run
On the play.
is negated. It was an excellent run there.
Holding against the Tigers. Nullifies the touchdown.
And it was Cash Robbins who broke free there, number 7. But he's going to not get the touchdown. Going to bring up first and about 22 for Mitchell. Another carry for Robbins here. Dances around, gets the penalty yards back, almost back to the original line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and 11
On the carry for about 10 yards.
for Mitchell.
Tackled by a host of Mustangs.
Clock at 8 minutes here, third quarter. Tigers have had the football this entire second half so far. 4 minutes on their drive. Snap back, give to Placencio, left side. Dancing, looking for a hole, bounces off a bunch of Mustangs, now racing for the pylon, and he'll win the race as Leaper dives.
Number 4, Michael Placencio.
I don't see any laundry on the field this time. This one's going to count. 6 more for Mitchell. Extra point attempt coming here. Serafin Casella, perfect 5 for 5. And he kind of jumped back, but got himself in line and puts it through. 42-0. Mitchell adds 7 more to their lead. And that will start a running clock after the first play from scrimmage here. It's at 40 for high school football. So the clock will run the remainder of the second half. When it comes to full glass service, the Mustangs know just who to call to get the job done. Jeffco Glass. Whether it's windshields, a chip repair, or windows and doors for your home, call Weston and Tammy Bailey at 282-2341 for all of your glass needs. Jeffco Glass wishes the Mustangs the best of luck in 2025. True Value in Gordon is your one-stop shop for all your essentials. Selection includes DeWalt cordless tools, propane heaters, and so much more. Stop by and see Kirby, Bobby, and the gang at 217 North Main in Gordon. Kreitman Trucking is a proud supporter of the Gordon-Rushville Mustangs on the court, on the field, in the classroom, and on the stage. Like anything in life, hard work and dedication ends in success. Good luck tonight, Mustangs, from Kreitman Trucking.
Joey Ziller, Cannon Leaper deep.
So Mitchell will boot it away. Kearns is going to field it. Jackson cuts up field and is hit pretty hard. Good return by Jackson, though, up to the 38-yard line.
Jackson Kearns with the return.
Mustangs will get their first offensive possession here of the second half.
Wilson and Truman Olson.
Mustangs are going into the wind, though. Wind is in their face. We'll see what the Mustangs dial up here as the clock is now running. Under 7:05 to go. Ziller will hand it off to Kearns. Jackson with some space. He's spun around and then shoved to the ground by Hazard.
Kearns the ball.
Kearns might have got a yard.
Tackled by Daniel Spady. Levy Dorado.
It'll be 2nd and 8. Ziller back to pass, has some time. Throws the ball on the flat. There's Daniel Martins. Martins with a first down and a little more. Up ahead, past the 50-yard line, down to the 43-yard line of the Tigers. So Daniel Martins on a little out route, picks it up, low throw, picks up his quarterback, turns upfield with a full head of steam, and gets the Mustangs a first down into Tiger territory. Really the first glimmer of hope here in the third quarter. Kearns trying to break a tackle. He does. Cuts it back inside. Jackson Kearns now running strong. He's hit and dropped, but not before he gains 4 yards. So Jackson Kearns turned basically what was nothing into something, and he gets ahead. I guess they probably gave him 3 there. So 3 for Kearns. Moving forward, though, on first down. That's what you want to see. Staying ahead of schedule. Snap back, give to Jackson. Jackson up the middle. He's hit and dropped. Gained a yard. Did Kearns. It'll be 3rd and 5.
Kearns the carry.
Snap back to Ziller. He wants to pass. Here comes Hazard. Ziller steps by him. Now Johnny wants to run. Ziller through the middle up the left side. He's got some room. Down inside the 20-yard line. Johnny Ziller gets tackled at about the 19-yard line. Johnny improvising with his legs. And the Mustangs are in the red zone for the first time tonight. Johnny Ziller made Hazard miss, and then he was off to the races. And the senior quarterback scampers for a big gain. Now, quickly, go the Mustangs. Snap back. Johnny's got on the quick out to Leaper. Cannon can't catch it. Off his fingertips.
Ziller to Leaper pass, incomplete. 2nd down.
2nd down now and 10. 18-yard line. I was off by 1. Ziller sends Leaper in motion. Cannon right behind Daniel. Snap back. Johnny looks, has a man. It's off the hands of Daniel Martins, but here comes a flag as the judge right there in the middle had his eyes on the play. See what the call is here. I don't know if that's an eligible receiver downfield or what that is. Hoping Mr. Mills can help me from the PA booth. Five-yard penalty.
Illegal man downfield for the Mustangs.
That's what I thought. Illegal man downfield. Mr. Mills confirms my guess.
2nd and 14.
Johnny claps the hands. Here comes Martins in motion. Snap back. Ziller being rushed by Hazard, and he's taken down. Couple of Tigers in there, and they get the sack. So Ziller finds himself really backed up here. Mustangs have to get all the way to the 8-yard line. Ball is at the 32, so quick math, 24 yards. 3rd and 24 after the sack. Mustangs are going to get 2 cracks at it. Definitely going to go for it on 4th down. Ball goes up deep, and it's caught. Who is that down there? Daniel Martin skies up and gets it. Couldn't see who it was right away. But Daniel Martins should have known it was the usual suspect. He elevates over 2 Mitchell Tigers for the first Mustang score of the evening. Ziller to Daniel Martins. We've heard that before many times. And double coverage doesn't matter as Daniel goes up and grabs it. Mustangs are going to go for 2 here. They're going to go 5 wide. Johnny's going to roll right. Breaks a tackle. Now throws it too high. He had a leaper in the back corner, but Johnny was under duress. Got rid of it, but the Mustangs find the end zone for the first time. 42-6 now. Mustangs trailing the Tigers here in the third quarter. There's 2:51 to go in this one. How about we shout out our Star Club members for the 2025-26 season. That includes Ken and Terry Peterson, Bradley and Brooke Gates, Ryan and Jill Alcorn, Nate and Marty Haig, Chris and Casey Heiser, Mark and Rochelle Henry, Michael and Christina Ziller, Jim and Karen Dellinger, Nick and Corey Simonson, Justin and Brooke Simmons. Tigers come out. Mustangs will boot it away. They have to kick into the wind here for another 2 minutes and 51 seconds. GR, though, after not finding the end zone for 2 straight quarters, gets in there for the first time tonight. Another excellent pass from Johnny Ziller to Daniel Martins. Daniel now with a couple receptions here on that drive. Really moved the chains for the Mustangs. Martins, the career receiving yards leader, putting up another outstanding campaign. I'm going to dive into his stats as we get deeper into the year here and find out where he ranks in C2. He's got to be up there as one of the top C2 receivers in Nebraska. As that kick is short, picked up, returned on the far sideline by Mitchell. Not sure who that is. I can't see.
Hazard with the return.
Oh, it's going to be Hazard that picked it up.
By a host of Mustangs.
So it'll be Mitchell football. Clock is still running. 2:20 now in the third quarter. We'll see if Mitchell does any subbing here, if they're going to keep the horses on the field. I do think they have some different gentlemen in there. We'll see who gets the snap. Snap back. Going to be a run left. Stiff arm, but then pursuit. Kai Jansen gets a hand on him. And then the Mustangs jump in there to tackle him. That is number 6. Justin Keener, the freshman, is now at quarterback. He lost 6 there, did Keener. But the freshman getting some
Kai Jackson in on the stop.
good reps here at the varsity level.
Loss of 7, second and 17.
Billingsley night is probably over. Placencio as well. Hazard probably going to take it easy the rest of the evening. Get ready for next week. Inside give, that's 35. Plows ahead for a few. That is Treston Marco, another freshman. So Marco on the handoff.
Jason Winslick with the carry.
From Keener.
Tackled by number 31, Hunter Brewer. 3rd and 15.
So 3rd and 14 here for the Tigers. 44 seconds to go before the end of the third quarter. Snap back, inside give. Wrapped up after a gain. Forward progress is finally stopped. That was Malachi Bolin, the sophomore, on the run there.
Carried the ball, tackled by number 3, Cannon Leaper. Brings up 4th. and 12 for
They're
the
going to
Tigers.
let the clock run out here as we're under 10 seconds to go third quarter. It'll be 4th and 12 for Mitchell as we start the fourth quarter. Your score is going to be 42-6 in favor of the Tigers. We'll be right back here with fourth quarter action right after this. Big thanks to our partner sponsors once again here in 25-26. They're on your screen. They'll be there all year long. That's Western Nebraska Community College, Modern Farm in Gordon, and Craven Feed in Gordon. Thank you guys for your support once again this year. You will see commercials for WNCC and Modern Farm, Craven Feed. We've always had a talk about making commercial, never made it to fruition, but year in and year out they step up to the plate and our partner sponsors, and their logo gets to be there for all of our broadcasts, including the playbacks on YouTube. So shout out to Craven Feed. They keep my chickens happy. Boy, do my chickens lay eggs, too. I'm a happy chicken owner. Snap back. First punt of the night from Mitchell. It's a low line drive kick. And Daniel Martins, wow, how did he catch that? Diving into the Mitchell Tiger player. He went up and under. Did number 8. He looks okay. That is, well, that's Hazard. Joshua Hazard on the punt coverage. Boy, he didn't want that happen in the fourth quarter, but.
Daniel Martins with the return. First down, Mustang.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for Gordon-Rushville here. 11:23 and counting in the fourth quarter. Here comes Martins. Ziller snap back. He'll give it off to Kearns. Kearns off the left side. He's hit and driven backwards. Jackson, not much going there.
Kearns with the ball. Carry, tackled by number 57, Rio Williams.
So looks like you're going to say Kearns lost a yard, which kind of interesting because his forward progress could have stopped before that, but they're going to say he went backwards. Give will be to Daniel Martins here, and the flag comes out from the official. A legal shift.
With the carry, tackled by number 32. Flag on the play.
Legal motion by the Mustangs. Now there's a discussion with the white hat. They're going to decline the penalty. So it'll be 3rd down and 7.
Illegal shift on the Mustangs. Declined by the Tigers.
I'm not sure if another Mustang moved. Martins was in motion. I didn't see another Mustang moving, but evidently the official did. So it's a 5-yard setback. No, I'm sorry. Penalties declined. It would have been a 5-yard setback, but Mitchell elects to take the loss of down instead. Ziller now on 3rd down. He's going to let it go. He's got some time. Deep ball out to Martins, and Daniel catches another one. Daniel Martins out of bounds at the 27-yard line, and the career receiving yards leader continues adding to that tally with another excellent route and catch. What a beautiful ball from Johnny Ziller as he was fading away to the sideline. Man, thing of beauty. Mustangs now with life driving. Snap back, give to Kearns. Kearns off the left side, has some room. Jackson Kearns drives ahead. I went a little too far. There he is. You get the point of it. He got about 7 yards. One of the better runs the Mustangs have had tonight. Mitchell probably has a majority of their 2s in right now. So the Mustang offense finding some success against Mitchell's 2s. I think I see Hazard out there still. Couple maybe starters sprinkled in. Johnny in trouble. He's hit and dropped. Ziller nowhere to go. The blitz from Mitchell comes home. Ziller is swallowed up. It'll be third down now. And about 11.
By number 61 for the Tigers.
$8:15 and counting. Johnny's going to go with 5 receivers. Empty backfield. Ziller's going to roll left. Stops, throws, has a man. Can't get there as Kearns as he collides with Leaper. Both men were briefly open. Johnny tried to drop it in there and just misfired by a touch. It'll be fourth down. Mustangs will be going for it here at 4th and 11.
A little longer than 10 yards for the Mustangs.
So it'll be 4th and 10.5 or 11 or so. Mustangs need to get to the Tiger 17-yard line. Snap back. Johnny's going to roll right. Evades pressure. Now sets his feet. Fires downfield. Has a man. It's off the fingertips of his intended receiver. He was wide open. I believe that was Cannon Leaper. No, it was Daniel Martins. Daniel was there. Johnny was under duress, had to get rid of it, and he couldn't quite connect with Daniel that time. It'll be 1st and 10 for Mitchell on the turnover on downs. 6:54 to go. Mitchell takes over at the Mustang 27. Snap back. Handoff left side. It's number 7. Cash Robbins on the carry. Robbins is grabbed and dragged backwards. Got about 2.5 or so. It'll be about 2nd and 8.
By Jackson Kearns. Gaining 2 yards, 2nd down and 8.
Snap back. It'll be a QB keeper. He's grabbed and wrapped up as the quarterback. Who is that in there? I think that's Julian. Rodriguez gets the tackle.
Number 6 is the ball carrier.
We've got Jim Dellinger tuning in.
Julian Rodriguez.
Enjoys watching the game. Go Mustangs in the second half. Becky Furman, great catch to Daniel. And then Manu Fernandez Del Chinguili. I'm not sure what that means. Interesting. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Appreciate the comments as always. Clock is continuing to run. 5:18 on the clock, or 5:05. That's not a 1. We're going to the 5-minute mark after this play. It's 3rd and 6, and we've got a timeout for the Tigers.
Timeout, Mitchell Tigers.
I mentioned earlier, but the next time the broadcast is up and running will be Tuesday. Volleyball at home as the Chadron Cardinals come over to take on the Mustangs, as we are kind of entering the middle, the latter part of the volleyball season. Week 5 of football, of course, of 9. So 2 more home games here for the Mustangs this season. Mark your calendars. They're just 2 weeks and 4 weeks away. So we'll have 2 more chances to see GR on the football field in the next month, and then volleyball's got some home matches coming up after this week. But Tuesday, I don't know if Mr. Gates will be back. He's gallivanting on the East Coast on vacation. Hope he's having fun out there. He may be tuning in, he may not, but Brad's back, then he'll join me for the Chadron match on Tuesday. Football returns home in 2 weeks to take on Hershey. They're going to be on the road next Friday, and they're headed to Kearney to take on Kearney Catholic. Snap back, keeper this time right side, and it's going to work. As the young man for Mitchell's off to the races. He's got 1 man to beat. He's going to beat him. Leaper can't catch him. It's going to be a touchdown for the Tigers.
Number 6 with the carry for
Justin
a Tiger
Keener,
touchdown.
the freshman, takes it to the house. How about that for that young man? Gets a TD. Well-designed run there, kind of led everybody to the left, and then Drew just did the QB draw to the right and took off. Snap back, kick is up, and the kick is once again good. 4:46 to go in this one.
Good by Seraphin Casella.
Mustangs trailing by 43, 49-6. Gordon Memorial Health Services is a proud supporter. Gordon-Rushville High School and Mustang Athletics. From sports, physicals, and wellness exams to injury rehab and recovery, they offer a wide range of services to help you perform your best. Go Mustangs from Gordon Memorial. The Gordon Livestock Market would like to wish the Mustangs good luck this season. With weekly cattle sales on Tuesdays and horse sales as advertised, Gordon Livestock has all your livestock needs covered. Call Tom or Patsy Tinas at 282-1171 to discuss your options today. Fuel Grill would like to wish the best of luck to all the Gordon-Rushville student athletes playing sports this fall. Whether it's before or after the game, Fuel Grill has all your needs covered for a night out. From delicious options on their menu or a cold beverage. 4:46 to go. Mitchell's going to kick it away to the Mustangs. GR's kind of adjusted their kick return here. They put Daniel Martins as the up man on the right side, as that's where Mitchell's been kicking it a lot. And they're going to kick it away from Daniel. They're aware of that. They're going to go to Kearns, though. That's not a bad man to hand it to. Jackson gets his left arm grabbed, and he's drugged down under a dog pile of Mitchell Tigers. Clock will start again, 4:30 and counting.
Jackson Kearns, tackled by a host of Tigers. Mustangs have the ball 1st and 10 on the 39.
Ziller claps the hands. He's going to pass. Johnny steps back. He's going to throw a deep ball. Pass is incomplete. Intended for Leeper.
Pass from Ziller to Leeper, falls incomplete. 2nd and 10 for the Mustangs.
Left side, here comes Jackson Kearns. Little hesitation, now goes for the edge. He's not going to get there. He's drugged down. Minimal gain, might have got 4 yards.
Carried by Jackson Kearns, 32 and 5 on the tackle.
It'll be 3rd and probably 7. Johnny lets it fly again. Leeper was open, but just overshot him. It'll be 4th and 7. Mustangs taking some shots here.
Falls incomplete.
Well, the official had to go a long way to get that football. Johnny threw it a long way. Unfortunately, with the running clock, it ran about 20 seconds off. Not much you can do, though. It's going to be 4th and 7 for GR here. Johnny with some time. Across the middle is too high for Leeper. Mustangs turn it over on downs.
Pass from Ziller to Leeper, falls incomplete.
So Mitchell will take over here. Clock still runs. We're not going to have much left here tonight. Mitchell. And we're going to take a timeout. Timeout, Gordon-Rushville.
Timeout, Mustang.
1:26 to go. Mitchell is going to improve to 2-2 on the year. Gordon-Rushville is going to drop to 0-5. I mentioned before, GR will be heading to Kearney Catholic. Hay Springs went over to Sioux County today, made the trip over to Harrison. That was a 2 o'clock kick. The Hawks beat Sioux County 75-38. Also kind of neat last night, I got a couple videos of it sent to me, but in Crawford, Cody Kilgore went over and played the Rams, and the game ball was flown in by a helicopter. Kind of a neat little deal over there in Crawford. And that's, I'll tell you what, if you haven't been down on a 6-man field, it's a lot smaller than the 11-man. If that helicopter landed on the field and you were near the sideline, you were going to have some wind in your hair. That's for sure. But cool little deal over there in small town Nebraska, having the helicopter deliver the game ball for your 6-man game. Kind of neat. I think I saw that at North Platte St. Pat's probably 5 or 6 years ago now is what it's been. Looks like we're going to have a victory formation, snap back, and a kneel for the Tigers, as that will essentially end it. Mitchell is not going to
With the kneel down for the Tigers.
Run any more offensive plays besides the kneel. Keep the clock running. Another kneel.
Number 6 with the kneel down for the Tigers. Brings up 3rd down.
3rd down here, one more, and this is going to be the end of it. Mitchell waiting for the hand to go up in the back by the back judge. And that's it. This one is in the books. Clock's going to run out. Mitchell 2-2 on the year. They come up to Gordon-Rushville and take down the Mustangs 49-6. Gordon-Rushville drops to 0-5 on the year. Headed to Kearney Catholic next Friday. The Friday after that, well, they'll be here against Hershey. That's the next time I'll have the broadcast for you. Like I said, the next broadcast, though, for all GR sports will be Tuesday night for a match against Shadron on the volleyball court. So that's all I got tonight, everybody. I hope you have a great and blessed weekend. I'll talk to you guys on Tuesday if you're volleyball fans. If not, I'll see you in 2 weeks for GR football welcoming in Hershey. So thank you so much for tuning in tonight. Mitchell fans, appreciate you as always. Good luck the rest of your year. Hope it goes well. And we'll see you guys again down the road. But that's it. That's all I got. Y'all have a great weekend. Take care. Appreciate you tuning in. We'll talk to you on Tuesday.